Good morning, guys. This is View from the Pastor's Study. It is Saturday, July the 31st, 2020. And I want to share with you a simple command that really comes from walking with Jesus through two events. And you could probably include more events, as a matter of fact. It's the woman who is healed and Jairus' daughter who is raised. And it's in Luke 8, verses 41 through 56. I won't do the whole thing. I'll do a little bit, but here's the command. I would say, understand the power Jesus has. Understand the power Jesus has. And I'd also say this, understand the power of faith in him. Understand the power of faith in him. So I'll try to boil that down when we come to putting up titles. Let me read to you these two accounts and listen to what happens. Very interesting accounts. And behold, there was a man named Jairus, and he was a ruler of the synagogue, and he fell down at Jesus' feet and begged him to come to his house, for he had an only daughter about 12 years of age, and she was dying. But as he went, the multitudes thronged him. Now a woman, having a flow of blood for 12 years, who had spent all her livelihood on physicians and could not be healed by any, came from behind, touched the border of his garment, and immediately her flow of blood stopped. Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied it, Peter and those with him said, "Master, the multitudes throng and press you, and you say, 'Who touched me?' But Jesus said, 'Somebody touched me, for I perceive power going out from me.' Now when the woman saw that she was not hidden, she came trembling, and falling down before him, she declared to him in the presence of all the people the reason she had touched him and how she was healed immediately. And he said to her, 'Daughter, be of good cheer. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace.'" Just a couple of comments before we look at Jairus' daughter here. He had no idea, or he didn't give the indication that he had any idea that he knew where the power had gone. Now understand, a lot of people touched Jesus, but only her who came to him by faith. It wasn't, Jesus doesn't say, "My power is saved." He said, "My faith has saved. Your faith has saved you." So she touches the border of his garment. Power leaves him. The throng's all pressing against him. Other people, I'm sure, have touched him. But she touches him with a measure of faith that elicits a response. So it is faith in Jesus that makes the difference. But it's that combination. There are many people who will know who Jesus is on that day when they see him face to face, but they will have never put their full faith and trust in him. She had come to the end of herself, and she found the only hope was found in touching Jesus. That's really all our hope is found. It's in touching Jesus. So understand the power of Jesus and understand the power of faith. Understand the power of Jesus, understand the power of faith. And let me read Jairus as well, very quickly here. While he was still speaking, someone came from the ruler of the synagogue's house, saying, "Your daughter is dead. Do not trouble the teacher." But when Jesus heard it, he answered, saying, "Do not be afraid, only believe, and she will be made well." So there's the power of faith again. Only believe. When he came to the house, he permitted no one to go in except Peter, James, and John, and the father of the mother of the girl. Now all wept and mourned for her, but he said, "Do not weep. She's not dead, but sleeping." They ridiculed him, knowing that she was dead. But he put them all aside, took her, the little girl, by the hand, and called, saying, "Little girl, arise." Then her spirit returned. She arose immediately. He commanded she be given something to eat, and her parents were astonished. But he charged them to tell no one what had happened. Don't be afraid, only believe. So my command to you today is really seek to do all you can to wrap your head around the power of Jesus Christ that is available to us as believers as he is interceding for us before the Heavenly Father. And believe, have faith, and your faith will make you well, and you do not have to be afraid. Isn't that good? So I want to encourage you to be in God's house tomorrow. Let's worship the Lord together. Let us build our lives. Let us build our lives on the foundation of Jesus Christ and watch what God does from there. God bless you, and you have a great Saturday.